Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma. So today's song is Shri Guru Charana Padma, Guru Vandana song. This song was composed by Srila Narottam Das Thakur. It is in the book called Prema Bhakti Chandrika. So Narottam Das Thakur has sung so many songs written so many songs in Bengali language, and the unique thing about his songs is that they are very simple Bengali, at the same time very profound in the philosophy. They contain the entire Vedic philosophy, but in very simple Bengali which even a common man can understand. The pronunciation in a Bengali song is different even after the diacritics. It is different from the pronunciation you would do in Sanskrit. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevala Bhakati Sadma Vando Mui Savdhana Mate. The lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain pure devotional service. I bow to his lotus feet with great awe and reverence. Shri Guru Charana Padma, the lotus feet of the spiritual master. So, Kevala Bhakti Sadma. So, the path to devotion or the success in devotion only depends on the lotus feet of the spiritual master. If we think we can succeed in bhakti in any other way, it's not going to work. So, there are of course verses for this. Mundaka Upanishad. Tad Vijnanartham Sagurumevabhigachet Samitpanihi Shrotriyam Brahmanishtham. That means, for success in devotional service, one must approach a guru. Evabhigachet. That means this term, this grammar in Sanskrit is called Vidhilin. This is explained in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Vidhilin means one must do it. There is no compromise, there is no other way. So tad vijnanartham, if you really want vijnana, spiritual knowledge, you must go to Guru. You can't speculate and all that. And Srila Prabhupada said, we have to have implicit faith in both the Guru and Krishna, and they are like the tracks of a railway track, the two tracks. They are always parallel. We cannot give up one and take only another one. So we can only understand this truth by approaching a self-realized spiritual master who has seen the truth. Vando Mui, I bow down. Savdhana Mate, with great care and attention. This is very important. Savdhan. Savdhan means with great attention. And this is explained in a verse in the Bhagavatam. Bhratrivyamenam tadadabhraviryam upekshayadhyedhitam apramattah guror haresh charanopasanastro jahivyalikam swayamatma mosham. This uncontrolled mind is the greatest enemy of the living entity. If one neglects it or gives it a chance, it will grow more and more powerful and will become victorious. If the mind becomes victorious, that means we have become a failure. Although it is not factual, it is very, very strong. It covers the constitutional position of the soul. O king, please try to conquer this mind by the weapon of service to the lotus feet of the spiritual master and of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Do this with great care. Yahara, Yahara Prasade. So here again Bengali pronunciation, it is Yahara, Y, but the way it is pronounced usually by Bengalis is Jahara, Ja. Y becomes actually Ja, J. Jahara Prasade, by whose mercy? Bhai, oh my dear brothers. So Narottam Das Thakur is writing this song as if advising his friends, his brother, like that. Jahara Prasade Bhai, oh my dear brothers, by whose mercy A Bhava Toriya Jai. A Bhava means this material existence. Toriya Jai, we can cross over. And Krishna Prapti, obtaining Krishna, Hoy, there is Jaha Hoite. By his grace one can cross the ocean of material existence and obtain the mercy of Krishna. Yavan Nirkaya Rathamatma Vashopakalpam. Nirkaya Ratham. Nir means human being, Kaya means body, human body, Ratham, the chariot of the human being. Yavan Nirkaya Rathamatma Vashopakalpam Dhatte Garishtha Charanar Chanayani Shatam Jnana Simachyuta Balo Dadhadasta Shatruh Svanandatushta Upashanta Idam Vijahyat. As long as one has to accept a material body with its different parts and paraphernalia, one which are not fully under one's control, one must have the lotus feet of his superiors, namely his spiritual master and the spiritual master's predecessors. By their mercy, one can sharpen the sword of knowledge, and with the power of the Supreme Personality of Godhead's mercy, one must then conquer the enemies mentioned above. In this way, the devotee should be able to merge into his own transcendental bliss, and then he may give up his body and resume his spiritual identity. So again, the material body is not under one's control. One must completely have the lotus feet of the spiritual master and the spiritual master's predecessors. You must hold their feet tightly. Krishna prapti hoy jaha hoyte. So, Krishna prapti, we get Krishna prapti. By the mercy of the spiritual master, by him being pleased, we can please Krishna. And then we have access to Krishna. If he is not pleased, nagati. There is no other way. We are doomed. So, Krishna prapti hoy jaha hoyte. So, this is what we are singing. Guru mukha padma vakya chitte te koriyai kya arna kori ho mane asha Shri Guru charane rati eshe uttama gati jai prasade pure sarva asha. So, Guru Mukha Padma Vakya, the words that are coming out from the lotus mouth of the spiritual master, Chittete Korivo Aikya. We have to take it as our life and soul. Srila Prabhupada always quotes Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, his commentary on the 2nd chapter, 41st verse of the Bhagavad Gita. And Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur instructs us in his famous prayers for the spiritual master as follows: Yasya prasadat bhagavat prasado yasya prasadan nagati kutopi dhyayan stuvam stasya yashastri sandhyam vande guru shri charanaravindam. By satisfaction of the spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes satisfied, and by not satisfying the spiritual master, there is no chance of being promoted to the plane of Krishna consciousness. One should therefore meditate and pray for his mercy 3 times a day and offer my respectful obeisances unto him, my spiritual master. This whole worldwide movement became accelerated, especially because Srila Prabhupada said that when he was in Vrindavan, so he was reading this 2nd chapter, 41st verse of Bhagavad Gita, and there he saw the Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's explanation that we have to, what is the verse? Vyavasayatmaka buddhi ekeha kurunandana, ekeha, resolute. And Vishwanath Chakravarti says, the single pointed attention should be the instruction of the spiritual master. The one thing that we have to hold on, no matter what, is the instruction of the spiritual master. And when Srila Prabhupada saw this, then he said, yes, I must go to the Western countries. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur has asked me to go there, I must go. Arna koriho mane asha. This is actually the most important line of this whole song. Arna koriho mane asha. Don't have any other desire. Again, it is not saying that we have to have Prabhupada's instructions as the main desire and we have other small desires. No. No desire. Arna koriho mane asha. That's why, even if tie the shikha is what? Because if it is not untied, it means we have many desires. Each of the hairs represent many desires. And when we tie it as one shikha, there is one desire only, to follow the instruction of the spiritual master and Krishna. Just like Prabhupada, you see, in the face of death, he executed his Guru's orders. At 69 years old, he went on the Atlantic on a small ship, suffered 2 heart attacks. Practically, he was walking into the death. He thought it is more dangerous for me not to execute the order of my spiritual master than to die executing it. That is the meaning of Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chittete Korya Aikya Arna Koriho Mane Asha. Sri Guru Charane Rati Eishe Uttama Gati. By attraction to the feet of Guru, we will get the ultimate perfection of love of Godhead. Jai Prasade Pure Sarva Asha. All our desires will be fulfilled. Now, again, this needs explanation. It is not our material desires will get fulfilled. How? What does it mean? Jai Prasade Pure Sarva Asha. All our desires get fulfilled. Oh yes, Prabhu, I wanted a house, so I will take initiation. I will chant Hare Krishna and follow 4 principles, and all Jai Prasade is Pure Sarva Asha. All my bungalow will be there, my car will be there. No. This is how our desires will be fulfilled. Satyam dishatyarthitam arthito nirnam naivarthado yat punararthita yatha swayam vidhatte bhajatam anichhatam ichhapidhanam nijapada pallavam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead fulfills the material desires of a devotee. who approaches him with such motives. But he does not bestow benedictions upon the devotee that will cause him to demand more benedictions again. However, the Lord willingly gives the devotee shelter at his own lotus feet, even though such a person does not aspire for it. And that shelter satisfies all his desires. Dhruva Maharaj wanted to see Vishnu. Narad Muni gave him the method, gave him the mantra Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya and the method of how to meditate on the Lord. And he was doing it. He wanted to see Vishnu so that he gets some material desire. He wanted to have a kingdom which is greater than Lord Brahma. So that was his material desire, and he approached Vishnu like that. When he saw Lord Vishnu, then he forgot, no, I don't want. He changed his mind just by looking at the Lord. That means the Lord is so attractive. Krishna, when he saw Krishna, oh, this is more than anything, I don't want anything else. That is the meaning of Pure Sarva Asha. Once we reach the lotus feet of Krishna, that's it. The soul is to be satisfied. It's like a fish. Out of water, you give as much as possible convenience for the fish. It is not convenient. You can put in the air condition, you prepare a lavish feast for the fish. Not interested. Just put it back in the water. More than happy. So like that, if we go back to Krishna, we will be more than happy. How much ever we try here, it is a myth that we can be happy here. That is the meaning of Pure Sarva Asha. We will get shelter of Krishna. Chakshudan Dilojay Janme Janme Prabhushe. This is another important line of this song. Very, very important. I mean, all are important. We are not saying one is more important than another. Everything is important. But especially if you want to highlight, then the Guru Mukha Padma Vakya is the most important, and this is another one. He opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with transcendental knowledge. That is also the meaning of the first verse we always chant in the Mangalacharan. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. He opens our darkened eyes with the torch of knowledge. He is my Lord birth after birth, not just one birth. That means even if this life I have given in the service of Prabhupada, it is not enough. Birth after birth after birth for millions of births. Not enough. We cannot repay. Yaidrishi Bhagavato Gatiratmavada Ekantato Nigamibhi Pratipaditanaha Tushyantvad Karunaha Swakritena Nityam Ko Nama Tat Pratikaroti Vinoda Patram. See, Vinoda Patram means joker. Of course, there is two meanings of Vinoda Patram. We will see that. Prithu Maharaj continued, how can such persons who have rendered unlimited service by explaining the path of self-realization in relation to the Supreme Personality of Godhead and whose explanations are given for our enlightenment with complete conviction and Vedic evidence be repaid except by folded palms containing water for their satisfaction? Such great personalities can be satisfied only by their own activities which are distributed amongst human society out of their unlimited mercy. Swakritena nityam. Tushyanto adabhra karunaha swakritena nityam. Nobody can repay them. They have to be satisfied with their own activities. And konama tat pratikaroti vinoda patram. Now vinoda patram is explained in two ways. The word vinoda patram can be divided into two words. Vina udapatram. Vina udapatram means water in the palms. That is the meaning that is explained in the translation. But it can also be understood as vinoda as one word, vinoda patram, which means a joker. A joker's activities simply arouse laughter, and a person who tries to repay the spiritual master or teacher of the transcendental message of Krishna becomes a laughing stock just like a joker, because it is not possible to repay such a debt. The best friend and benefactor of all people is one who awakens humanity to its original Krishna consciousness. See, he is a joker. If he is trying to repay, he is a laughing stock. So we can never repay. Janme Janme Prabhushe. In my life after birth, he is my Lord. So Divyagyan Hriday Prakashito Prema Bhakti Jaha Hoite Avidya Vinash Jate. You see in the translation, from him ecstatic prema emanates, and by him ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. Actually, in Bhagavad Gita, it is good to take out this verse. Ecstatic prema, and also it is based first on knowledge. Okay, first we will go to this Bhagavatam verse, and then we will come back. By rendering devotional service under the personality of Godhead Sri Krishna, one immediately acquires causeless knowledge and detachment from this world. You see, just by rendering devotional service, we get knowledge and detachment. Now, this detachment and from sinful activities, all this is also explained in the Bhagavad Gita. Having obtained real knowledge from a self-realized soul, you will never fall again into such illusion. For by this knowledge you will see that all living beings are but part of the Supreme, or in other words, that they are mine. So this is how avidya vinasajate, all the ignorance will be wiped out just by serving the spiritual master. So Vedagai Jahara Charito. So the whole Vedas are glorifying. So in fact, so many verses in Bhagavatam itself. One of those verses. This is spoken by Yudhishthir Maharaj to Vidura. Bhavad vidha bhagavatas tirtha bhutah swayam vibho tirthi kurvanti tirthani swantasthena gadabhrita. My Lord, devotees like your good self are verily holy places personified. Because you carry the personality of Godhead within your heart, you turn all places into places of pilgrimage. So this is devotees. So there are so many glorifications of devotees like this in the Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam is full of this. Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adhama Janara Bandhu Lokanath Lokera Jivana Ha Prabhu Koro Doya Deho More Padachaya Ebe Jasha Gushuk Tribhuvana. We'll look at the translation. Our spiritual master is the ocean of mercy, the friend of the poor, and Lord and master of devotees. In fact, he is master of the entire world also. Just like the astrologer predicted that he will build a house in which the whole world can live very peacefully. So, actually only a pure devotee can really work for the benefit of everyone, and he is the only one who can really take care of both material and spiritual needs of the society as a whole. Usually leaders, they do not know, especially nowadays in Kali Yuga, they have no idea about what is the aim of life, and therefore the people are also ignorant and they elect the leader is ignorant. Like this, it becomes a very polluted atmosphere. Nobody knows what to do with life, and they only think sense gratification is the aim of life. So nate vidu swarthagatim hi Vishnur durashaya bahirarthamanina Andha yathandar upaniyamanas tepi tantra murudam nibaddha. So we'll see that verse. Persons who are strongly entrapped by the consciousness of enjoying material life and who have therefore accepted as their leader or guru a similar blind man attracted to external sense objects cannot understand that the goal of life is to return home back to Godhead and engage in the service of Lord Vishnu. As blind men guided by another blind man miss the right path and fall into a ditch, materially attached men led by another materially attached man are bound by the ropes of fruitive labor, which are made of very strong cords, and they continue again and again in materialistic life, suffering the threefold miseries. See, the materially attached men led by another materially attached man. Andha yathandair upaniyamanas. But a spiritual master, pure devotee, he is Lokanath Loker Jivana. He is the life of the world actually. In fact, when Americans became devotees, the young boys and girls who joined him, the American people were themselves very surprised to see them. They said, "Are you really Americans?" Because they never saw Americans so happy. So Prabhupada gave them life. Prabhupada said, "All of you have beautiful features, bodily features, but because you are all dirty and completely in ignorance and don't have any happiness in your life, you look haggard and spaced out and completely drug addicts, lost to yourself. But because now you have taken to Krishna, the inner happiness radiates and one can see in the glow of the faces of devotees. The devotees appear very bright faced, and that is the result of taking the shelter of a spiritual master. Ha Prabhu Korodoya Deho More Padachaya. So Narottam Das Thakur, he is singing, "O Guru, please offer me shelter at your lotus feet." Actually, a guru comes only to offer shelter at the lotus feet, at his lotus feet. Why then he is asking? This is out of course, humility. Please allow me to be your servant. In fact, without asking, the devotees bestow all benedictions upon the fallen souls. Actually, there is a verse I think like that. My devotees bestow divine eyes, whereas the sun allows only external sight, and that only when it is risen in the sky. My devotees are one's real worshipable deities and real family. They are one's own self, and ultimately they are non-different from me. Another verse is also there, where the demigods, they offer benedictions only corresponding to the offering of the performer, devotee. Whereas the devotees, without asking, they will bestow benediction. And why Narottam Das Thakur asked? Just like this. Krishna came into this world to teach us. Dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So he was there as a perfect teacher, standing before Arjuna, ready to teach. But until Arjuna asked, Shishyasteham shadhimam tvam prapannam, he did not start instructing. Ebejasa ghushuk tribhuvana. Your fame is spread all over the three worlds. This is not a exaggerated statement or a poetic statement. No, it's actually a fact. We have confidential information where Prabhupada, actually even Narad Muni, personalities like Narad Muni came to visit Prabhupada, even demigods like that, they came to visit Prabhupada. So of course he told this all confidentially. So these are all true statements. We should never take them as some place in some metaphorical, some allegorical or some poetic, exaggerated statements. No. So this is the meaning of the whole song. So just try to remember whenever you are singing this song. With this, I would like to conclude today's session. Thank you very much. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. Vando mui sadhana mate